Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Best Ball Bros. I'm Matt.
I'm Aaron.
All right, so today let's get started with the news.
Well, hold on. Before we get into that, today's episode, we've got news and notes. We've got running backfield mayhem is what we're calling this.
Sure.
Questions, and then we're doing another draft today, hopefully on DraftKings. I know we're excited about the news, but welcome into episode 5 of Best Ball Bros. We finally have some news to talk about.
There's a lot of news.
Some of it just breaking today, which doesn't seem fantastic, but we will start in order.
Let's go ahead and do the Broncos news. It is looking like J.K. Dobbins is going to be the lead back in Denver, with R.J. Harvey taking a back seat.
Yes, at least for now. It is rumored that J.K. Dobbins is the lead back. Harvey is going to get the secondary work. And I think the more important piece of news here is McLaughlin is the trusted hand of Sean Payton right now. Which, it's one thing when a backfield has 2 running backs in it and you're juggling it back and forth. But if you add a third into this mix, who's getting, let's just say, if he's the trusted hand, he's getting the passing work, the third down work. Fourth and one, I'm giving it to the guy I trust. That's more concerning that this very well could be a 3-headed monster now.
Considering what McLaughlin's done in the past, I don't think he's going to see the field much. I think it's mostly going to be Dobbins and Harvey. I think, honestly, they're probably just going to rotate who has the better week, with R.J. Harvey possibly having some big runs, some big touchdowns, sprinkled in with J.K. Dobbins getting most of the work.
At least at first.
Maybe it changes. But that's what I'm expecting right now.
Yeah, hopefully. And, with a bunch of these running back rooms that we're going to be talking about, a lot of these guys are rookies in this. Just from previous years, especially with the rookies doing good, he starts to take over, and eventually that backfield does become his. In this case, personally, I'm just kind of hoping it's sooner than later, because I'm high on what R.J. Harvey can be.
The difficult part about that is it is hard for coaches to not trust the veteran, their guy, and Sean Payton brought in Dobbins this offseason, kind of looking like he's his guy.
It looks like Sean Payton went and picked J.K. Dobbins.
I don't think he's going to lean away from him unless, unfortunately, there's an injury. But expect R.J. Harvey ADP to drop, and J.K. Dobbins, get him now.
Yes.
We know his ADP is about to jump probably two full rounds.
And it's been late.
Yeah, he's been going like round 9, round 10, and he's probably going to rocket up the draft boards now.
All right, second piece of news. We got the unfortunate news. Tristan Wirfs' knee surgery, off-season knee surgery. It's going to put him out at the beginning of the season. And from somebody who has taken a lot of the Bucs pieces, the key piece to that offensive line being out is going to hurt those pieces, I think.
Their best pass blocker, without a doubt.
I mean, last year, according to some metrics, the best pass blocker.
That's only because Christian Darrisaw was hurt, but I don't want to take it away from Tristan Wirfs. He was excellent last year, and this hurts them a lot. No matter what, whoever they replace him with, it's going to hurt. Luckily, Baker is still mobile. He's still young, so he can make some stuff happen with his feet, but you hate to see it.
Yeah, especially this early. The only good news is that hopefully he gets back sooner in the season.
But even if he comes back this year, he's not going to be the same.
It always takes a year.
It takes a full year. A big man like that stopping stronger men coming at him, they never trust that knee coming off the injury.
But, I mean, according to all, off-season rankings that we have, this is one of the better offensive lines we have. I think PFF has them ranked as the 6th best offensive line, behind Philly, Denver, the Bills, the Bears, and the Colts. They're number 6 on their board right now, and this is going to impact that humongous.
I don't want to change the topic too drastically right now.
It's our podcast. We can do what we want.
This right here is the type of thing that makes me really hate doing stacks. Because you lose an important piece to your offense like that, And all of a sudden, it just seems like that team is tanked.
I'd argue that case more if it was a quarterback. Like, if Baker Mayfield goes out, then your stack's ruined. But we talked about this with Jahmyr Gibbs. Mm-hmm. He lost his center, and we've mentally marked him down a little.
He's just going higher than we want.
Yeah,
and
with that big question.
We'll let other people take him, and good luck to you, sir. But we feel we feel like that's a little bit of a grenade.
On teams me and you have drafted together, we have Bucky Irving everywhere.
Yes, we do, and Bucky Irving's going later than Gibbs.
Yes, so that helps a little bit, and he's still, fingers crossed, still going to be everything you want in that offense. It's just maybe that offense isn't firing on all cylinders until he comes back. Tristan Wirth, that is. I feel like we're about to make a turd sandwich with these last couple pieces of news because we started really bad with the Tristan Wirth news.
We didn't make the news happen, so we just have to say what happened.
All right. Good piece of news. According to Mr. Andy Reid, we get Rashee Rice back for camp, and he's going to be a full go for camp.
There's a lot of reasons to be excited about that, considering how he started last season. He was on pace to either be wide receiver 1 or challenge Jamar Chase.
Yeah.
They were neck and neck at the beginning of the season until that injury.
No, his first 3 games, 24 catches, 288 yards, and 3 tutty.
His ADP is about to go up probably now too.
Yeah, but that offense was built around Rashee Rice. It's amazing that a team whose aging tight end really didn't seem like he was all that interested in football towards the end. They just found ways to win games, and now they're getting their star piece back.
Look, you say he wasn't interested, but yet when they needed a first down conversion, they still kind of looked his way.
It's just ridiculous how easy they make it look all the time.
For some reason, that Sticks comeback was open every single time. Somehow, I don't understand it.
Every time.
But it worked for them, and then it really did seem like he ducked immediately because he didn't want to get hit anymore.
I wouldn't want to get hit by those men either.
I wouldn't either, but get Rashee Rice while you can. Now the last bit of news.
And this is the news that was breaking today, so we don't have all of the details yet.
Quinshon Judkins arrested for battery and domestic assault.
In Florida today.
Florida man.
Florida man. I don't have the Twitter account to shout it out, but the best comment I saw on this news, he's now officially a Cleveland Brown with this piece of news.
You hate to see it.
We know. So we do know a couple things. The NFL does do their own investigations with these. It seems to take a little bit longer for them to do the investigations. They want every piece of news before they hand down any punishments or anything. So this very likely will not affect anything this season, maybe.
I'm not sure about that because when it comes to these types of things, these types of crimes, the NFL kind of likes to expedite how they treat that one.
I guess...
So
was it on video is kind of the key with this one, unfortunately.
Yeah. Going off of history here, he better hope that's not on video or else... So I know we hadn't done together a rookie episode yet, but we had started deep diving a little bit into the rookies to see how we were doing, see if we were maybe being... I wouldn't say misleading, but maybe keeping you guys out of the loop on taking a shot on a rookie just because we didn't know. And he was definitely one of those guys that we were starting to look at and say, this guy is going to be the starting running back in Cleveland. As a rookie, we need to start looking at him more. And now this puts a wrench in all of that thought process. Yeah, one of the scouting reports I saw was that he runs angry and seems to enjoy and relish contact. And true to form, sir. True to form.
Well, that's everything you want a running back to be. So I wouldn't be mad at that. Let's just hope he's on the field,
when he's dealing out that punishment?
Yeah.
That was a little tasteless.
Yeah, that piece of news hurts. But it does tie in great to our segment of running back rooms that there's questions on. And we kind of looked, and there are 6, 7, maybe 8 now if you add Cleveland into this mess of backfields with multiple pieces that you can grab that might actually work out for you. And I guess we can start with the Texans with a mixed backfield of Joe Mixon and Nick Chubb. What are your thoughts about that?
Well, right now, the concerning part about that backfield is Mixon's, well, both of their injuries, but Mixon's foot/ankle injury, he didn't finish the year very well. The Texans going out and signing Chubb a full year after his injury might be looking for Chubb, to be honest.
Think so?
I think so, honestly.
The way I see this backfield is it was all Mixon last year.
Very much so.
And when he got hurt, you saw it. You saw the decline on what it was.
Absolutely. I remember taking him, I think this was like the 6th round last year, and I was extremely happy with the production I got there.
Yeah.
But he's an older back with a lower leg injury. I'm concerned for him.
Yeah, I think this is more of a lightning and thunder kind of signing with Nick Chubb. I think you're going to get all the goodness with Joe Mixon, and then when they need a tough 2 yards, or they just want to punch you in the mouth, they're going to send in Nick Chubb.
That's definitely going to be one to monitor.
Okay, so we did kind of cover the Broncos backfield in news and notes. Is there anything you would want to add to the Broncos backfield?
Nope, pretty much stand by what I said before. I'm not taking McLaughlin, and Dobbins and Harvey are probably going to alternate weeks just based on when Harvey has big plays.
I won't say that I'm not taking McLaughlin. Today we're on DraftKings where there's 20 rounds. That round 20 comes, there's no names left. You see McLaughlin, you say, there's 2 touchdowns I can get.
Maybe there's an injury.
Yeah, so...
Injury, handcuff, maybe. Okay, you're not wrong about that, but I'm not extremely excited about it.
I started so excited about RJ. The Dobbins news just kind of hampered that. Honestly, I don't mind taking a shot on either of them.
Next on your list, the Chargers.
Oh, there's more news we didn't touch. I don't know if you saw this. I hadn't had a chance to talk to you about it. Obviously, Najee Harris doesn't listen to the podcast because we told him to be careful around fireworks on 4th of July. And he took a firework to the face. Literally, to the face.
EA Sports, you might want to crank that awareness rating down a couple notches.
Just a little bit. So, thankfully, it seems like he's okay. He's going to be okay for camp. It's a superficial eye injury, I think is what they called it.
Basically, rest and recover.
So he should be good for camp. But again, guys, fireworks. So Omarion Hampton, Najee Harris. This feels kind of like the Texans' backfield to me. Now, granted, this is a rookie with Omarion Hampton, but I think Omarion Hampton's going to be the flash and the sizzle, and then Najee Harris is going to be the big boom.
They signed Najee in the offseason, and then
drafted
Hampton after that. So just based on that, a lot of analysts, they always say that leading up to the draft, they're going to lie constantly. But once the draft happens, you know exactly how they feel. They can't lie about who they liked and who they didn't like. I would personally lean Hampton, but the Chargers, they're just a mystery to me.
Problem is, it's a Harbaugh, too. So now the universe giving one of the Harbaughs Derrick Henry, which still feels illegal in 17 countries. The Harbaughs like having multiple running backs, and they like running it down your throat. So having one of these guys doesn't feel like it's going to hurt your roster, either one that you get.
Yeah.
This is one of the cases where I think I want the rookie. I want the rookie. I want the flash. I want the sizzle on this offense.
Okay, so we both agree. Next.
Next is gross.
The Jaguars.
Oh, you okay? Next on my list was the Patriots. That's why.
Okay.
So.
Honestly, the Jags' backfield may be like the old Patriots system, where you never know who's going to take off that week, and one of them is going to have a 20-point game, but good luck picking who it was. So I don't. We kind of seem to be picking a lot of Tank Bigsby.
I think that might just be because we're getting him so late.
Yeah, you definitely like the discount later in the draft.
Yeah. And it's a very real possibility with how awful ETN was last year that if anything, Tank Bigsby will get more opportunity this year to possibly be the number one back.
The part that concerns me is Etienne is a lot more of a receiving back, which is more valuable typically.
Yeah,
so,
especially, most best ball leagues are PPR or half point.
Yeah, at least half point. And so but Etienne does seem to he seems to be falling a little bit. He seems to be available a little bit later in the draft now.
Because he went from being running back 3 one year to all the upside to being running back like 30 something. Like, it was awful, the fall that he took.
Not unheard of with that position.
I think besides the Broncos, out of this list, I think this backfield might be the hardest one to pick from. You got Travis Etienne, you got Tank Bigsby, and you got the rookie Tootin also. And they spent draft capital on Tootin to bring him in, which is a little bit more of the concerning part also.
I got nothing to add to that. Sorry. Sorry, I got nothing to add to that. It is a mystery. Kind of like the next team on the list, the Patriots.
Oh, yes. So
you take Ramondre Stevenson late in some drafts because he's available so late. But I've never felt exactly happy about it.
No, this might be one of those teams where I'm just willing to be wrong about and not draft any of them.
Yeah, I've kind of avoided them too. I kind of look around to see who else is available because I've just been burned too many times about picking a Patriots back and somebody else goes off because they typically have a big stable.
Well, right now the question is Trey Henderson, the rookie, or Ramondre Stevenson. And I think if I'm picking between those two, I'm taking Stevenson.
Yeah, I kind of lean veteran mostly personally in this.
Especially with you're having to pay up a little bit for Henderson. With him being the rookie, you can get Ramondre a little later. Especially with how this year has fallen. We kind of settled on early receiver, and then we build the running back room late.
It's worked for us a bunch of times now.
Yes, it's worked a lot. And when you look at it and you say, Ramondre Stevenson's the veteran in this backfield, he's going to get some work, if not starting work, and you can get him as late as we can. I think it's at least a little bit of an insurance policy and a bad roster running back wise. Not to derail too much, but we did say this is a team that we're willing to be wrong about, and it's hard because we are high on what Drake May could be.
That is a very confusing thing. Is just none of the analysts seem to know. It seems like everything is a dart throw on this, and you try to follow somebody that is like, please tell me something, and they're just kind of,
We've got
think maybe there's not a lot of definitive talk, and everything around that team is just a gigantic question mark. And I would love to have the answer for you, but I don't have the answer for you. I'm staying away from the Patriots a lot.
That's the hardest thing about fantasy, is there's going to be gold somewhere on that roster.
Yes,
and we're just going to miss out on it.
Unfortunately.
The next team we have is also gross, but gross in so many different ways. New York Football Giants, they have Tyrone Tracy, Cam Scadaboo, and somewhere buried on that roster is Devin Singletary. So how do we feel about this backfield? Now, Tyrone Tracy last year was waiver wire gold for somebody. Wasn't for me. Wasn't for you.
No, it wasn't for me.
He was waiver wire gold for somebody.
I've taken a couple shots on Cam Scadaboo, but I haven't been paying up for Tracy.
Look, we talked about not wanting to touch the Patriots. If it's not Malik Neighbors, I don't want it.
Well, this is also kind of, like you had mentioned in a previous podcast, we've discovered a few of our guys at running back. Yes. And it's been Chase Brown. It's been...
We get Kyron everywhere.
We get Kyron everywhere in the third. And like you said, when we're going and paying 2 wide receivers early, and Kyron just seems to be staring you in the face in the third round every single time. And then we're taking Tank Bigsby late. We're taking a few other guys late. And so they just seem to be going earlier than we want to be taking them.
I think if it was more definitive of even this offense being good...
Burp into the mic. Just do it.
No, I tried to save it, and I was holding the hand up so you could cut all this out. Yeah, I'm sorry.
When I'm editing, I definitely see hand signals in the voice modulator here.
Okay. I mean, they've got 17 quarterbacks on the roster. They've only got 1 receiver on the roster that we like. And there's 3 running backs that possibly could see time. Tyrone Tracy's probably the best one. If we're being honest, Tyrone Tracy's probably the best one. They got Cam Scadaboo late.
That's kind of the only concerning part about if you're buying Tyrone Tracy is they drafted Scadaboo.
Yeah, but they drafted him late. Was it 4th round?
4th round.
And they had to do something after drafting a quarterback that's not going to play this year.
For the audience out there, Aaron's cat is trying to make another appearance on the show. Beaver is being a little crazy here, so it's been entertaining for me to watch.
You know, we only have loved ones listening, so he's easily going to be a fan favorite.
All right,
we're going to have to add him into the show art eventually.
Probably. Okay, so
last but not least, and I added the Browns onto this show doc simply for the news, but this news broke literally like 5 minutes ago. It's going to be hard to deep dive that, but the Browns...
You skipped the Cowboys.
What I was going to say is our last team that we have on our list, besides the Browns that we don't have a whole lot of info for you guys on yet, is the Dallas Cowboys. If they would have just drafted a first round running back, if you just would have drafted a first round running back, we would not have any of these questions. We would not have any of these problems. You would say, oh, look, I'm taking that guy, and I'm running to the championship with him. But instead, they give us Javonte Williams, Miles Sanders, and Jaden Blue. And Jaden Blue was not a first-round pick, my friend. So, what do we do with a terrible running back core on a terrible team who's going to throw the ball to CeeDee Lamb 150 times?
See, I just feel like right now, this is, again, your Carolina Panthers hatred seeping through on this. So, I've been taking shots on Sanders. I think he's going to come out the number one back.
Oh, that sounds so gross.
I don't feel that bad about it. You don't like it, apparently.
No,
but
the problem is, we learned Miles Sanders is not starting quality running back play in the NFL anymore. He went to Carolina, where everybody...
That's the problem, is he went to Carolina.
He went to Carolina, where everybody goes to die, apparently.
Well, maybe he has 1 year left in him.
Javonte Williams, we learned... very quickly, he's also not very good at starting running back play anymore. That's why Denver jettisoned him off of their roster. That's why, with both of those guys being so terrible, I don't mind taking a shot on Jaden Blue late. And when I say late, boy, do I mean late.
I don't know his ADP off the top of my head. Do you got that available?
It's 140. 140 ADP. You're getting him just after Rachaad White. You're getting him just after Ramondre Stevens. You're getting him right before Tootin. You're getting him right before Davis from Buffalo or Isaac Guerrero. That's how far down possibly the starting running back for the Dallas Cowboys is.
I would almost feel safer taking Isaac Guerrero, the handcuff to CMC.
Yes. I think ultimately. But if we have a roster like we did a couple weeks ago where it's just a juggernaut receiver roster and we're looking around 140 and we're like, we need productive running backs and we might be able to get the starting running back for the Dallas Cowboys, then I don't hate taking a shot on that.
All right. So let's go ahead and we're going to pause and jump into a DraftKings draft, and we will see you right back after the break.
We entered in a DraftKings draft, so 20 spot rosters. I know this is my preferred roster size because that gets you 3 quarterbacks, 3 tight ends, and some version of 7 running backs or 7 receivers. So, my favorite, we did get pick 5, and so that has us looking...
What a shocker. Number 1, they skipped Jamar Chase. I don't think I've seen that one time.
Who did they grab?
They must have grabbed Saquon. I am shooketh right now.
Ooh.
Puka, CMC, CeeDee Lamb.
Let's go CeeDee Lamb. Grabbing, also DraftKings is 12 team, so...
Yes.
But starting with CeeDee Lamb as your receiver 1, I feel good about that.
Like you said, he's probably going to get close to 150 targets, so should be pick 20.
Pick 20. So we're slotted. Rashee Rice.
Wow, he's jumping up the board already.
I don't mind taking him, though.
I'll take him if he's there.
A CD Rashee Rice combo to start. I don't hate that.
And we've already got some auto drafters in the room. Thanks,
guys.
My
goodness, guys.
Thank you, auto drafters, eating the whole clock.
Well, they won't eat the whole clock long, but it's not a whole lot of money, but you pay money to enter a draft and then just go auto draft. I don't either, man.
I feel like we complain about this every time, and yet every time we're still complaining about it because people are doing it.
Well, it's because no one's listening to us yet. But I would say, hi, Mom. I love you. Thanks for listening. But I don't even think my mom listens because I haven't told her about this podcast. Anyway, hi, Mom. Love you. Thanks for listening. Also, thanks for raising such a terrible son.
Check out this degenerate gambling.
Degenerate. We're so degenerate, we put it into a podcast.
Because that makes it a business expense.
Hey, a man once said, I have a dream.
I don't think he was talking about fantasy football.
I mean, you never know.
You're going to have to pay me to edit that out. Okay, we're up next. Check it out. So
we're taking Rashee Rice here.
Let's do it, especially with an auto drafter on the clock.
He's going to take A.J. Brown.
I guess this is what happens when you draft at midnight.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Now, granted, it's midnight Central Time, but...
Yeah, we're drafting. We like West Coast guys, apparently.
Rashee Rice.
Rashee Rice.
Let's go.
So that has us looking at who next? 29?
Pick 29.
Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Marvin Harrison Jr., Garrett Wilson.
No, there's no way we're taking a quarterback.
No. I'm just reading the board right now.
There's our guy right there.
There is our guy, our Mr. Tried and True Kyron Williams.
Come here, safe space.
If we add him on all of our rosters and we build all of our rosters like this, I don't think we're going to win anything.
Unless we win all the things.
Unless we win all the things.
You know, it almost feels silly for me to complain about stacks and how it possibly ruins your roster, where then I take Kyron in almost every draft I can, then just watch all my rosters get tanked when he gets folded.
It's interesting that Chase Brown is so much higher than Kyron.
I think that's just because of the offense.
Who's just below Kyron?
Jigba, Breece Hall, Mike Evans.
Yeah, out of all the guys right there, I prefer Kyron Williams. That's been that way almost every time we come into the third. Last pick, somebody jumped all the way down there and grabbed Breece Hall. We are up.
We're on the clock.
We're taking Kyron.
Kyron, yet again. Come here, my friend.
It's like a warm blanket and a cookie and a milk.
I feel so cozy.
It's so cozy.
Is there going to be a rainstorm out there? Because it'll just make me snuggle in even more.
We need to stop doing these after midnight. Pick 44. Who's that have us looking at, sir? Oh.
Well, it has us slotted for another quarterback.
Jalen, Mr. Hurts is at 44, but right after him, Jameson Williams. At 42, a DK Metcalf or Omarion Hampton.
I don't think I've gotten Omarion Hampton one time.
I don't think I have either, but I feel a lot safer at ADP 48 taking an Alvin Kamara.
Yet again.
A Kyron Alvin Kamara combo.
We'll find out what happens.
I want to see what other receivers are kind of down there. We got DJ Moore at 41, DK Metcalf at 42, Cortland Sutton at 47. I like Omarion Hampton or Alvin Kamara.
We will see who is available come our pick. Top three on the board: Jackson Smith and Jigba.
ADP
Mike
35.
Mike Evans.
ADP 37.
And Kittle at 39. There's no way that they fall another 5 picks.
Not with these auto drafters. So we will probably have to make a decision, Hampton or Kamara. You know, like you said, we've taken Kamara, not every time. These past 5 episodes, it feels like not every time, almost every time. I don't mind taking a shot on Omarion Hampton. It is our running back episode, so we might as well highlight a couple of the running backs we talked about today, right? It's all right. Yep.
Omarion Hampton got
somebody reached down there and grabbed him.
JSN goes off the board in front of us.
Okay, so DK or Alvin Kamara?
I feel like this is an easy Kamara.
Okay.
That's so weird how it bugged out and it was just frozen and all of a sudden we had 15 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, I don't like that. Don't like that at all. Maybe we need to queue a couple guys next time just in case. I think I like Kenneth Walker or Devontae Smith here. I think those are kind of my 2 guys.
So, Zay Flowers gets taken in front of us. Devonta Smith?
Yeah, let's go Devontae Smith here.
Let's do it.
Because we like later running backs more than we like the later receivers.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of the tiebreaker between Kenneth Walker and Devontae Smith for me. As it sits right now, CeeDee Lamb, Rashee Rice, Kyron Williams, Alvin Kamara, and Devontae Smith. I don't mind that. We have 2 teams in our draft that already have 2 quarterbacks.
My goodness.
So where are we at? You want to check your battery.
It's got 37 minutes left.
Well, guys, full disclosure on the podcast, we had some storms blow through earlier today. I am still without power almost 6 hours after these storms blew through.
We're rocking battery life on the laptop tethered to my cell phone.
Yes.
So
we are running up quick. So this might be an abbreviated podcast. If anything, We'll give you all...
The thing is, though, is that I might have to bust into the recording later to catch everybody up on what happened in the draft.
That, or we can post it like we did on the first episode in the show description.
Maybe.
Give our roster.
You know, it really hurts with all these auto drafters when we're watching the battery life tick down by the second.
Yes. So, full disclosure, guys. If this is an abbreviated draft, we apologize. We did get the important stuff to you guys. All the news, our discussion about the running backs. Now we're just kind of having fun with the draft. Just thanks for being patient with us and listening. And thank you, Matt, for coming over here in the dark and doing this with me today.
I feel like an idiot for leaving the battery bank at home.
We are up in pick 68. Who's that have us looking at? Juwan Jennings here. I don't mind that. Jerry Jeudy. It's Cleveland. That scares me. David Montgomery at 70. Chris Olave down at 72.
A little bit lower, Chris Olave.
I kind of like Juwan Jennings more.
All right.
Wait, is Ricky Pearsall further down here? Has the ADP changed on that? Yes, he's down there at 82.
You like Pearsall more than you
I'm liking Ricky Pearsall more than Juwan Jennings. And it looks like somebody just grabbed Juwan Jennings.
Somebody just took him in front of us.
We're up at 2 pick. Chris Godwin's there.
Godwin or Olave is probably going to be our choice because this guy looks to be auto drafting. I guess I'm going to go with the younger guy.
That's 4 receivers already. Turning around, what's our next pick?
77.
Aaron Jones or Isaiah Pacheco or Caleb Johnson. Yeah, but we already got 4 receivers. This is kind of... Or we could reach down there and grab Ricky Pearsall.
We will be waiting for a long time. If you feel really good about Ricky Pearsall, I'm good with reaching down. It's not like we're reaching down super far. We'd be at 77.
I like adding the sure hand of an Aaron Jones or between all these guys on the board. Jerry Jeudy, Jacoby Myers, Jordan Addison, Khalil
Aaron Jones just goes off the board.
Somebody was listening into us. So I like Isaiah Pacheco here, Caleb Johnson here, or Ricky Pearsall here.
I'm good with Pacheco or Pearsall.
No faith in the rookie in Pittsburgh, who gets Arthur Smith, who did what he did with Derrick Henry and did what he did with Bijan Robinson.
We're on the clock, and Pearsall got taken.
No, last pick was Caleb Johnson. Oh, we're up at 8 seconds?
Yeah, we're up.
Grab Pacheco. Where do we draft him?
We were up in 8 picks.
So, did you see the name before I did? Your guy's here, Mr. TJ Hawkinson. Now, there are some people, and we might have a podcast enemy, who say that...
Well, especially considering not only did they put my guy on the list, but they put 2 of your guys
Two of my guys on this list.
Their list.
There are some saying that TJ Hawkinson is a do not draft. Would you like to make your stance right here, right now, sir, on why you should draft TJ Hawkinson?
I feel like I've said it a million times. He came in halfway through the year. He just didn't have the rapport with Sam Darnold. With the change at quarterback and a full offseason, fully healthy, I think he is just a slam of, especially with his ADP going in the late 80s, I think he's going to rival
a Brock Bowers?
Maybe not a Brock Bowers, but I think he'll be nipping at his heels, honestly.
We're up in a couple picks. I'll let you take TJ Hawkinson here for the sole fact of somebody added him as a do not draft.
On the clock. Firm stance. I believe in TJ Hawkinson.
You know, not to go too far on this tangent, but somebody did put Bo Nix on that list also.
They put 2 of your guys on that list, and they put 1 of mine.
Bo Nix was picked a couple picks, so we didn't even get the chance to have the conversation about Mr. Bo Nix. But I think we have a podcast enemy, sir.
Calling you out.
Even though we didn't mention the name or the rival podcast.
We don't even need to say him.
No. We're up at pick 101. Who's that have us looking at? Jared Goff.
Tracy Jr.
Justin Fields is interesting here just because he's pull up quarterbacks just to see what's left on the quarterback board.
There's a lot of guys.
Phil, McCarthy, Herbert, Drake. Okay, yeah, we're good. We don't need to...
Right now, there's a lot of guys that go 100 to 120. Egbuka?
Maybe Travis Etienne?
All right, let's go Etienne.
It has us at 4 running backs, 4 receivers, and a tight end. So.
We're doing great, guys.
We're doing great. Round 9 to 20.
I've actually heard some people talk about that, though, where they record an entire episode And then they looked down and realized that they weren't recording. Oh, or was there one guy on Twitter where he said he was doing screen capture and he was talking about wide receivers and he screen captured the wrong screen. And so
he's going full analysis on
full analysis where it's just his background. And he was like, we're in the off season, folks.
That's going to be us one time.
Yeah, we will have a lost episode, and we will be kicking.
We already have a lost episode.
A second lost episode.
Our first episode ever is a lost episode. Thank goodness, because it might be the worst.
Ladies and gentlemen, just so you know, you cannot edit a podcast on a phone. You cannot record and edit a podcast on a phone. There are no apps to do so.
We're learning this.
We learned this the hard way.
Awesome.
We are here for you.
The good news is that might have been the worst draft we have ever done together.
I'm actually kind of glad that draft is buried and nobody will ever hear about it because we finished that draft and I hated it.
Oh, yeah. It's so bad I can't remember anybody on that team. Getting back into football.
J.K. Dobbins.
J.K. Dobbins is there. Najee Harris is there.
Don't we need another running back?
3 more running backs and 3 more receivers. And 3 more quarterbacks and 2 more tight ends.
Bateman, Scatabo right behind him.
McCarthy's right there. This is what we do need to start looking at.
Yeah.
Quarterback here. These guys are further down. We might be able to get McCarthy back on the turn back. Can you pull up the board to see if those guys even have quarterbacks yet? They have Joe Burrow and Mahomes.
Ooh, I think we're the only team without a quarterback so far.
Yeah.
So we could honestly probably push this further until, the auto draft.
Yeah, I was about to say the auto draft.
They'll snap somebody up in front of us.
Yeah, the auto draft's what concerns me. But Dak Prescott's still up there. Michael Pittman's still up there. Out of the names we highlighted, Jaden Higgins, Tyler Warren, J.K. Dobbins. Is that who you're feeling good about, J.K. Dobbins?
If J.K. Dobbins falls to us, I would love to take him.
I don't mind that. Let's go J.K. Dobbins here if he falls. And then
up in 2 picks.
Either McCarthy or I believe Justin Herbert is right below him.
We are on the board.
No J.K. Dobbins.
No J.K. Dobbins. So Higgins or Warren?
Higgins.
We're going Higgins.
And then hopefully McCarthy here. If not McCarthy, Justin Herbert.
Somebody literally just...
I knew that was going to happen. Okay, so hopefully Justin Herbert here.
We are up in 7 picks. Herbert's still on the board. Jordan Love's still on the board. Trevor Lawrence still on the board. Penix still on the board. Stafford. I'll skip Bryce Young, considering how much you hate him.
Thank you.
Geno Smith, Cam Ward, Sam Darnold.
Yeah, we're going to have to almost go back-to-back quarterbacks with this pick.
Probably going to have to go back-to-back quarterbacks.
I'd love if we can get Justin Herbert and then some version of Trevor Lawrence or Michael Penix here. Do we have another auto drafter before we pick?
Let's just look who's on the board here.
Tajay Spears.
And there goes
Herbert. Okay, that sucks. So we need some more running backs. It's going to be a reach for us, but let's go ahead and take Trevor Lawrence here.
Okay.
Just to say we have one. And there goes Stafford. There goes our late guy.
Okay, so it's kind of looking like we should probably take one more guy right now coming back.
All right. Well, so names left after all the quarterbacks go. We got Tua, Bryce Young, Geno Smith, Cam Ward, Sam Darnold, Aaron Rodgers, and then whatever combination of Daniel Jones and Anthony Richardson.
With these names on the board, I know
Sam Darnold is screaming out to you.
And so is Cam Ward.
Okay.
Just 150 for the number 1 quarterback just seems like an insane value right now.
I think it's a big fear of how awful Tennessee could be. There is a very real possibility they have the number 1 overall pick next year.
Steve Palazzolo would disagree with you, sir.
He can disagree with me all he wants.
140. We're up in 5 picks.
Rashid Shaheed, Isaiah Likely,
Rashad White.
There's Jaden Blue there. We still need 2 running backs. At this turn, with the other teams all having 2 quarterbacks, I think we can get away with taking one of these guys here and then a quarterback coming back. Could have Dallas's number 1 back.
You want Blue?
Let's go Blue.
Okay.
Let's try it. That's 5 running backs and 5 receivers. Took a shot. We got how many more till the turn? After these next couple picks, pull up the board. CeeDee Lamb, Rashee Rice, Kyron, Alvin Kamara. Then we went Devontae Smith, Chris Olave, Isaiah Pacheco. Then we went Hawkinson, Etienne, Jaden Higgins, Trevor Lawrence, and Jaden Blue.
I forgot we got Olave. Taking Shaheed might have been kind of silly.
Yes, or we can build a super stack with Shough. We could build a super stack with Shough.
We are on the board in 2 picks.
All right. Tua's still here, man.
Tua, I'm surprised. Oh, there goes Cam Ward in front of us.
Take Tua here, and then we can try to grab Sam Darnold coming back.
I'm surprised you agree with taking Tua.
It's not so much like a, yay, Tua fell to us. It's more like, crap, Tua's here, and there's nobody else left.
Well, we got him like 12 picks late.
You want to look at tight end. Zach Ertz is still there. I'll let you say the next name, because that's gross.
Look, we all know it's Kyle Pitts there, and you don't like him.
Well, no more. Somebody likes Kyle Pitts more than you, sir. Last pick. What pick is that? That is pick 153.
They must have really liked him.
Yeah. So you got Zach Ertz still there, Brenton Strange, Gesicki still there, Hunter Henry, Cade Otton. All of these names are gross, but we did go 1Z with that position taking Hawkinson. So we're saying Hawkinson's our kind of ride or die, and we'll just take a couple of these guys late. I don't mind taking Brenton Strange to pair it with him. I really don't mind taking Zach Ertz either, but I don't think Zach Ertz is going to fall that far. It looks like, as we were talking, somebody took him.
Yep.
Romeo Dobbs. But that's the crazy thing about Green Bay. That might be the best receiver of the year, and they get him at pick 158.
Honestly, you have to listen to Matt Waldman and Matt Harmon talking about the Packers wide receiver room. It is the funniest podcast you're going to listen to, where they just completely what is going on with that wide receiver room. It's so funny. I highly recommend Matt Waldman on Reception Perception with Matt Harmon. It's top tier hilarity to listen to those two just completely. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with those wide receivers.
Okay. So our picks are coming up quick.
Yes, he is.
And before we smash Sam Darnold, if we take Tyler Shough, we're doubling up touchdowns with Chris Olave or Rashid Shaheed.
You know, considering...
And he's at 203.
He's at 203. Just for you, we'll do it this time. Oh, and
Sam Darnold goes last pick.
In front of us.
Tyler Algier here. Or Brenton Strange. Brenton Strange or Tyler Algier.
Let's
let
just
you take
go
a pick.
Strange.
If Tyler Algier falls here, we have Jaden Blue as our fifth running back. I don't feel great about that.
I think right now we need to get this out. You are biased because of how your keeper league, where you guys pair tight ends and quarterback and wide receivers, and it just seems like because of that, you automatically knock tight ends down a peg.
I don't. Well, so yes, our flex is more of a receiver / tight end option in this league. Mm-hmm. So unless you're getting the top 3 tight ends, you'd rather take a receiver.
Just seems to me that you downgrade tight ends because of this.
Tyler Algier keeps falling down here.
He does.
And I feel like he needs to be our next pick. And then the pick after this, we can grab Shough.
Right after this? Okay, so...
Someone snagged him!
Someone snagged Algier.
Okay. I don't mind Alec Pierce here. Look, he's going to get the deep shots. He's going to get... Everybody's excited about Josh Downs. Okay? The fantasy world hyped about Josh Downs. Alec Pierce was the better receiver last year.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll discount Alec Pierce, who proved last year he was the better receiver. Where does that have us drafting next? Because we might have to take Shough with the way they do.
13 picks. 188.
So we can go a couple rounds before we have to take Shough.
Yeah.
Right now we have 6 receivers, 5 running backs, 2 quarterbacks, and 2 tight ends. So this is the problem with tight end. Ferguson, the rookie for the Rams.
I know you were on his... He was on your players to watch list.
Yes. He was handpicked by... why is the Rams head coach's name escaping my head?
Because it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning.
Fair enough.
McVay.
Sean McVay. Thank you. I was stuck between Sean McDermott and Sean Payton.
McDermott, what a flash from the past.
and I couldn't figure out which Sean I wanted. Yeah, he was handpicked by him, so I don't hate that. Kate Otten's always, it just feels fun to take Kate Otten anymore, right? So much fun. We talked about Freiermuth is kind of undraftable for me. There is the warning sign.
Battery is running low.
All right, guys. It's also 1 a.m. I think we're going to hop off here.
My laptop is tired.
Everybody's tired. We're going to finish up this draft. Hopefully, if we have enough battery.
We might be able to get to the next pick. Oh, we're on the clock in 5 picks.